See the sky, see the clouds amongst the sun.
Hi guys, you're here with Namastè. If you're new here, welcome, and if you are returning, welcome back. Now guys, I've just tried to do a read for you, and the way the energies were coming in so thick and fast, I just had to stop doing that read. It was just way too much. I could feel the energy from the other day. Like, there's so many energies that want to come through and speak, and there's only me. It's a bit difficult to channel everything, and sometimes to make it make sense when there is so much coming in so quickly. Alright, so anyway, if you're new here, welcome, and if you are returning, welcome back. As always, we start our reads with either an Angel Ascension card or an Atlantis card, first and foremost to bless the space. Secondly, just to see what energies want to interact with us and what messages they have for us at this particular moment in time. So let's get to it. We've got nature. Okay, the nature, we read the card and do the affirmation at the end, and then we go into the read. So nature. The nature kingdom was created from the heart of God. The nine-dimensional master Pan directs the elemental beings that support nature. An archangel Perlimeek, angel of nature, lovingly holds and protects nature as it energizes you. Raise your frequency and raises your frequency and purifies and heals you. Your guidance is to honor nature's beauty and life force. If possible, go out in the meadows, forests, mountains, lakes, or rivers and let nature recharge, balance, and heal you. A love of and respect for nature is essential for your ascension and that of the planet. And the affirmation is, I thank, bless, and love the entire nature kingdom. I'm hearing time, restoration, rest, relax, healing. I'm also picking up a rebirth, time out, time to pause, solutions, galactic dream star. Okay. Oh bless. So someone's overthinking a little bit too much about a little bit of everything. Quiet your mind. Quieten your mind. Harmonic resolution. Wow. So we've got solutions and resolutions. Negativity, anger, transmute. Okay. Solutions and resolutions. I'm hearing trigger. Someone's been triggered. Someone's being triggered to come face to face with something that has been deeply sown within them that they thought they had healed, but they haven't quite. And it's coming to the surface, and it feels a little bit scary because you thought you'd handled this situation already. We got the Lady of the Gift, generosity, receiving, withholding. And then the Lady of Lightning, surprise, sometimes shock, total paradigm shift, yeah. So like I just said, something that you thought you were dealt with but was deeply embedded within your system is coming to the surface. It's a shock. It's scary. I thought I'd done this before. I thought I've healed this. Why is this happening now? Lady of Light, surprised, yeah. Total paradigm shift. There is a fear surrounding something, but you're pretending like you're okay to the world. And it's not until you're by yourself that you're not, I'm feeling like you're not even really releasing it, so to speak. It feels like you are self-soothing. You're self-soothing and pretending. They want you to heal through music. They want you to listen to music. For some, this is connected with love. This is based on relationships, okay? I'm being told that you need to come out of the shoulda, woulda, coulda mindset. There was no shoulda, woulda, couldas. The person wasn't going to change. It wasn't. They weren't. It ran its course. Okay. Okay. I feel like this is connected to. I'm gonna probably release this video a bit earlier. I feel like from the read I did, pertaining to like the greatest love of all story. Okay, yes, okay, thank you. It may have triggered, that's where the word trigger came from, okay? It may have triggered some to really think deep about the experiences that they've been through, and I feel like it unpacked the residue of those situations, okay, that you thought you'd moved on from, because to me it feels like you've had time to heal, but you haven't had time to heal, if that makes sense. You've had to get on with life at the same time. And it feels like maybe you dealt with things on a semi-cosmetic level, okay? And I'm seeing you, your higher self wants to come in and just literally extract the rest of this residue that is making you feel a lack of, making you feel like maybe you want to go back, maybe making you doubt that you are lovable. Okay, is what I'm picking up on. All right, they want you to let go. I'm feeling an energy of like a wide birth, a rebirth happening. I'm sensing you are going to get over this, and then you're going to be able to co-create something very beautiful. But the residue of emotions that are coming up, they want you to face it head on. Speak with these emotions. Really try to understand why they are coming up. What are they trying to teach you? Because when things get uncomfortable, it's a teaching moment. Why is this happening? Release this, okay? So that it doesn't foreshadow and forecast over that which you really desire and require. They're also telling me that because of the profound love we've had in past lives, okay, whether it's been on this planet or other solar systems, the love has been so deep and profound that it seems like every relationship that we have to say we, that we have got into just seems so cosmetic and fake, and the depth of the love that we desire, we're not getting because we're not with the right people. Okay? And I think as well that in itself is quite scary when we come to that realization that, again, certain people are from different timelines, from different places. They don't vibrate like how we do. We love deep and hard. Yeah, we take our words seriously and literally. Okay, sometimes to our own detriment. So if I say I love you, I mean I love you with every fiber of my being. Whereas other people's I love you is just like, yeah, I love you. There's no meaning, there's no depth to it. Okay, but sometimes we hear those words and then it's like we open up and unfold in a multitude of ways to people who really, really, sad to say this, really don't give a shit because they've got ulterior motives towards us, okay? So I feel like there's a backbone that's being strengthened in you to use your discernment to listen to tones and frequencies and how people speak to you and how they proclaim their love for you, that you will automatically know if this is real, if this is just bullshit, just to pass a certain threshold with you is what I'm hearing. And they don't want you to be too hard on yourself, but understand that this is part of a learning process, okay? They're also showing me, I haven't even pulled any other cards yet, they're also showing me that the programming that we've had towards love on this planet has been so totally backwards, okay? They're showing like simple things in a sense of, you know, as a little girl, you see it in movies too, you know, if a little boy's being mean to you, it means they like you. Like, what type of engineering, programming is that, okay, to accept certain type of behaviors that shouldn't be accepted, okay? And sometimes the same thing is said for young boys too. If she's treating you mean, that means she loves you, and then you want to chase that even more. Okay, so it's like the paradigm shift is really how you look at love, how you're receiving love, and understanding what type of love you are receiving. Is this a controlling love? Is this a pure love? Is this a conditional love? Is this an unconditional love? Is this I love you today and hate you tomorrow type of love? Only if you do what I want type of love, then I will love you and shower you with gifts. But you trip up one time and I will revoke that love card so quickly that it starts to really mess with your energy fields, okay? So they really want you to look deep within yourself and understand what type of love presented itself to you, okay? Because the love that is the hardest to get over is the love where the most healing is needed. Okay, it was a particular type of love that you had to like go through the whole spectrum of it to really understand, and you need to let go. All right. They're also telling me some people will come in, some people that you may have dealt with in your past may have come in with the I love yous, because again, the potency of your being to co-create children. Okay. And sometimes we have to just dismantle things down to like its basicness. And as hurtful as it is sometimes to know and feel that we've been conned by those who we love, okay, it's the hardest thing to deal with. But again, it's something that is it's a teachable moment for all of us, okay? And we know now that that type of shit we're not going to endure again. And if that same energy presents itself to us in another flesh bag, we'll be like, I know this, I've read the signs, I've graduated from this, so yeah, nice to meet you, but see you later, okay? You're not going to be in a position to consistently be in this time loop with this energy, okay? Like, I've been through certain time loops when it comes to certain energies, and like they reintroduce themselves to me in different ways, and I'm like, been there, done that, not doing it again. Okay, especially when it comes to more controlling, abusive men. I can see the signs a lot quicker. I'm not involved. I smell you before I see you. I'm running. Do you understand? So again, sometimes we have to go through things in a certain way so that we know that this is not what I ever want to go through again. And again, they're saying as well, like, no matter how lonely you may feel, okay, there's a difference of feeling lonely and being alone. Being alone is when you're in your healing stage, you're digging deep. But when you're feeling lonely, this is where sometimes that act of desperation will come through. And sometimes all it will take is for someone to say the right magical words to you to make you feel something, and you're hook, line and sinker, and you've gone deeper down the rabbit hole than you anticipated to go. Out of loneliness that then transmuted into desperation. Okay, so sometimes being alone is your divine protection. Okay, find pleasure in your alone time right now. Okay, they want you to clear your mind of the shoulda, woulda, couldas, all right, of these past people that are taking up space in your head, that are taking up space in your heart, okay, that are literally creating electric fences around you so you cannot welcome in the love that you truly want. Okay, is what I'm being told. Like, wow. They really, 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 really want you just to let go, surrender to everything. Let the negativity out, let the anger out, okay? There is going to be a resolve, but you have to just surrender yourself. They're literally, again, showing me this image of you, like, just floating in the sky. It's like, okay, it's like the sky, but it's the sea, but it's the sky, if that makes sense. Like, just float. Just float. Surrender. Look at all things that are beautiful. Be grateful for what you have and where you are right now, because, you know, if you're making those changes, be grateful. It's hard. No one said healing was easy. It's not all roses and varies. This shit is like you visit the whole underworld and come back out looking totally destroyed. Okay? But sometimes, like the phoenix, we have to destroy ourselves in order to rebirth ourselves, to understand, to learn the lessons, to piece things together and go, okay, for us to get to the core of who we really are as we unpeel ourselves like onions. There's so many layers to us. We're on that mission to get to the true core of who we are. Okay? And sometimes people will come into your life to trigger you for the betterment of you. All right? Everything is always for the betterment, but it's that whole aspect of accountability. We can't always pass blame on others. Accountability was the hardest thing that I had to come face to face with, especially being in very violent relationships. Okay, to hold myself accountable for the voice within me that I ignored when I was told to run, but because I'm looking at my babies and thinking they need a mummy and a daddy, and I went against that. Okay, almost destroyed us because of what the outside world wanted me to be. All right, I didn't want that stigma of having so many children and there's no man, but it's like, what, to get my ass beat to a pulp when they feel like it? This is what I'm showing my daughters, that no matter what a man does to you, you put up with it for the sake of saving face. Am I now showing my sons that this is the appropriate behavior, that when you don't get your own way, you can beat up on your woman? This was the environment I was allowing them to be exposed to. And then one day the voice was just like, I am fucking done. I am done, I am done, I am done. And I had to take steps to do what I had to do to get out. Okay? Because the spell that I was under, I had to dismantle it for myself. The illusions that I put myself under, as well as what other people were saying, but I invited it into me. Too, I had to hold myself accountable. I have had to now go on my healing journey. I have now had to facilitate my 5 babies in their healing journeys too. I'm having to help facilitate when their emotions are all over their place, or they're having really horrible nightmares of their fathers, how to help heal them. Okay? So we have to allow all that outside noise away. The conditioning of who and what we should be in accordance to whoever set these rules. Okay, the fact that we don't want to face stigmas anymore of being a single parent. Listen, some single parents are single parents because we had to run to protect us and our children. It's not a stigma. And if people want to look at you as a stigma, then you know what? You just flip them one nicely. Just flip it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Have no shame for your story, but also take accountability that maybe you stayed in these things longer than you should have. You invited these people in because of your nature, not realizing they were just walking chaos and destruction. And you're now trying to piece yourself back together. Okay? And that is okay. But acknowledge it, hold yourself accountable. They're telling me that you need to do a releasing. Write it all down, your deepest emotions that you probably haven't spoken to anybody about. Write it all down and burn it, release it. Say thank you for serving me for when I needed you, but now I need to find peace with you, so I am releasing it. Okay? They took me straight to the ancestor cards. Shit. Purification and dreams. This is what this is all about. Again, release. Release it all. It's not your fault. Be accountable for you as always. Never find excuses for what other people have done. And I think this is sometimes the biggest problem we have. Oh, but he didn't mean it. We interpretate them. She didn't mean it. He didn't mean it. Oh, he's just angry. No. They're very much unhealed and they need to go on their own journey, but unfortunately they cannot be on that journey with you. They are no longer about to suck the life force out of you, okay, because of their insecurities. You need to let it go. The shaman of courage, you really need to dig deep to do this. It's going to feel conflicting at times. Yeah. But this spirit of destruction is not destruction as we see it. This is kind of reinforcing the Lady of Lightning. It's a paradigm shift. It's breaking all things that are no longer serving you, releasing you from this energetic grip of these people that are occupying your mind, your heart, and your soul, all in the name of love. Okay? They are not the love match for you. I'm also seeing the deception that they played in order to be with you, stay with you, co-create children with you. Yeah? Spirit of love is around you. But I can see the deception that was played. The mental games that certain people had you. Yeah, love, protection. I just said that. Okay? You need to shut them out as hard as it can be, especially if you're having to co-parent with them, if this is your situation, if you do have children. Do what you need to do to protect you and your children. And again, don't let other people tell you what is right. Don't let other people, you know you and you know your children at the end of the day. Don't let other people come in and tell you what is right for you and yours. I'm also hearing, I don't know why, for some you may need to, spirit of initiation, you may need to buy your babies, what crystal is that? It's an orange crystal. Is it amber? Yeah. You're rebirthing yourself at this moment. You've got initiations, birth and skills. So your spiritual skills are being upgraded at this moment in time through this birth. You may be even unlocking something that's very dormant or latent within your gene pool. Okay? And this is happening because you have freed yourself mentally, emotionally from these people who held your energy captive. It was almost like you was this massive energy plant, and they were like a parasitic force that just latched onto you and sucked you dry. And it's like you've been given space to literally recharge yourself. Okay? Like a tower. I'm seeing like it, it's weird. They're showing me, this is really weird shit. Okay, they're showing me like a tower that's been hit by lightning and the whole inside illuminates, okay? But then at the same time, I'm seeing Frankenstein. So make that make sense, please, Spirit. Okay, so your energy was never compatible with this person or these people previously, and your energy, as pure as it is, your energy is pure source energy, okay? And depending upon what energy is very active within an individual, your energy will highlight that even more, okay? So if you come into contact with like-minded people who are of love and light, it's like you will move like two, they're showing me, is it electrons? Like just like you're just bouncing off of each other, and the energy is being reciprocated, and it's like you're constantly just charging each other up. Okay, no energy, no love is lost, okay? But when you're coming in contact with people who are of a lower vibration, your energy that they take from you is literally creating like fucking monsters. Like, I know it sounds weird, Frankenstein monsters, okay? And it's not until you retract back and you say no more that their growth, they can't grow anymore because you've taken your energy away from them. All right. So again, this is you understanding your power and knowing when to remove yourself out of situations, because sometimes it can be your energy fueling these people. I'm trying not to be too rude here, that are helping these people to feel bigger than they are, badder than they are, ruder than they are, feel that they can manipulate you just that little bit more. And they say like the game ends when you walk away. So the more you stay in it is the more the game is being played. But the minute you say I'm done, A 2-player game can only be played with 2 people. So if you walk away, it's 1 person playing. And now that you have walked away, that person is now reaping what they've sown. And you see, when you see people's karma, lick them up them rascal, excuse my French, okay, because this is how it's coming. When you see karma hit people, do not get yourself involved. Remember what people have put you through, okay? And sometimes this is the greatest test of all, because we are natural givers. Givers always give, takers always take. But you see, when you see karma hit people, especially when you know the backstory, this is where you get very tunnel vision and you're just about you. Okay? Because you go back to save them and that karma can ricochet onto you. Okay? And then you're having to deal with something that you had no business being a part of. Alright? So right now, again, this rebirth. Solutions and resolutions. Every action has a reaction. Leave it to the hands of source, okay? I'm also hearing a lyric. Choose your words wisely, because the all-knowing is listening, okay? Do not wish harm. Just let it be. Let things play out how they're supposed to play out. Okay, sometimes we are too quick to intervene. Sometimes we want to take matters into our own hands, okay? And then we're creating things that we just don't have time for on this journey. Let things play out. As always, I'm always an advocate for you. Put your protection up around you, your household. Okay, always have your protection up. Do what you know you need to do to protect you and your energy, your immediate family, those who live with you, okay? Your ancestors will guide you in what you need to do. And sometimes you have to say to your ancestors, listen, I'm leaving this in the hands of you, because if I get my hands involved in this, you know, if you know who you really are at your core, and you know certain shit, you're just not going to let slide. Because let's be real, we all have a temper within us. And if you catch on to someone doing something to you, and you know you can go from 0 to 100 and do something, ancestors, you take care of this one. Because my plan is, my path here, I can't fuck it up. So this one is on you guys. I need you to protect and serve me in this moment in time, to keep me and my path clear to do what I need to do. Okay? You got the spirit of truth. I don't know how to take, well, I know how to take that one. What else, ancestors? Release everything, though. There is so much beauty ahead of you. And if you keep on allowing your past to hold you captive, they want you to know as well, okay? Yeah, ancestors of memory, and I was just about to touch on this. You know, they had this saying that if traumas can be passed down through generations, can you imagine what healing can do? Okay, and before this card, well, as this card flicked out, this is where they took me. All right, so they want you to know how important your healing is, because the healing that you were doing, it's not just a personal thing. You have been elected from your bloodline. You are, as much as you may feel weak, you are built for this. You are one of the strongest ones that have come through in a long time, which is why they've entrusted you to literally heal that others couldn't deal with. All right, you're remembering, because you're the kind of person who is taking your healing seriously. You're connected. All right, you're tapping into past life memories. If you're a shaman and you're doing your journeying and your soul retrievals and anything pertaining of that nature, or you're doing past life regressions, you're doing your Reiki, your crystal, whatever healing method you're using, okay, you were chosen. All right, you're strong enough for this. You're remembering, and as you're remembering, you are healing, okay? This is not just for you. You are rewriting DNA codes for the future generations to come as you're activating your spiritual gifts. If you think How are they showing this to me? As you're activating your gifts, every generation that's coming after you, it's like you've unlocked level 1. They're going to unlock level 2. The next one's going to probably unlock 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So by the time that generation comes, they're already on level 7. Do you get it? That's what's happening here. All right? The word, the indigos. The indigo generation. Shaman of song, yeah. We use music to heal. Sing your little heart out. Indigo. And I'm seeing the indigo, what they've shown me right now is this indigo generation is coveted by Archangel Michael. He is the lead of this army of healing and protecting and cleansing. DNA codes reactivating is what I'm being shown. Wow. Okay, so as they're showing me that, as we, the indigo generation, are doing that, we are passing the baton on. Our little baby healers, our little rainbows, our crystal children. I'm seeing Archangel Gabriel. Jophael as well. Wow. Anything else, Spirit? My cards are flip-flopping all over the place. Oop. Yeah. Anything else? Reconciliation. I'm gonna say passing the baton and look at that. 3 different beings holding hands, each one guiding each one, unlocking levels. Anything else, Spirit? Because I'm going to close this reading down soon. Okay. They want me to pull on my equivalent to love cards for water cards. Let's see. Oh wow. Straight off, did you see that? Follow the stream. Dedication, trust, future rivers and oceans. Oh, okay, wow. Yeah, the healing lagoon, rejuvenate, recovery, time to heal. It's safe to stop. Yeah. And then we've got the mist. Oh, what did I say? Hold on, we've got the mist. Trust your inner compass, be led from within, as always. And then we've got the water oracle, psychic abilities, acting on visions. It's destined. Wow. Heavy on rejuvenation as well. Just take it easy on yourself. I hope this is making sense, because again, these reads take us through so many different avenues. Even sometimes when I've got to try and summarize, I'm like, I don't even know what I just said a minute ago, let alone what's coming to me now. Okay, but this is all happening for a reason, and they really want you to literally excavate, is this the right word? The remaining gunk out of your system so you can welcome in the new. All right, there are solutions and resolutions that are happening around us, within us, We have our angels, our spirit guides, guiding and protecting every move. As hard as this journey can feel sometimes, as much as we feel like giving up, as much as we just want to be held at night sometimes, you just want to feel the amount of love you hold within yourself could probably generate a whole fucking dimension. Do you understand? And it's like you just want to share that with someone. You want to have that deep connection. But first and foremost, create that deeper connection with yourself. Okay? You have to really know your boundaries, know when to compromise and when not to compromise, okay? They don't want you to change any aspect of you. They don't want you to dim your light for somebody because of love, all right? And maybe this is a lesson that we're learning now, all right? They want you in a relationship that you can be your funny, quirky, goofy, nerdy, just random self is what I'm seeing. That if you, for example, do oracle card readings, you're not having to hide that. They're like, hey, I've got my own deck, come, let's do it together. Do you understand? Or if you're into crystals, or you have like a spiritual business, it's heavy on the spiritual is what they're showing me. That you need somebody who is compatible with this side of you, okay? You need that level of depth that you thought you found but have never truly found. It's all been cosmetic. It's all been just to capture you, okay, for their own deceptive purposes. You need somebody that, if you're burning incense in your house, they're not like trying to make it into a big deal. Okay, anything to do with your spiritual journey, they will be there to guide, support you, love you, and protect you through it, and even want to participate. Okay, so for example, if you're with somebody, you're like, babe, do you know what? I feel like we need to do a fast, and they're like, okay, so when do we start? How are we preparing ourselves for this? They're active, very active in it with you, is what I'm being shown. All right, so if you're sitting down blending herbs, they're like, okay, they've got wisdom and knowledge on it too. Not you having to consistently be in a space of teaching them, but you're both teaching each other, because those basic fundamental skills that you feel are important for your spirituality and spiritual growth, they will also be tapped into that too. All right? And any recommendation that you guys make for each other, it's literally that, and a learning lesson. Not you having to sit down and be like, okay, babe, right, so 1 + 1 = 2. It's not like you're in love with a child and having to teach them the basics of it, okay? They're at the same level as you, just that they may have their own spin on things. You know, they may know what cleansing herbs are, you know what cleansing herbs are, you mix yours one way, they mix theirs another way, and you're like, oh, hold on a minute, what herb is that? Oh, didn't you know about this one? Oh, no, I never, actually. Okay, all right, I'm going to add it to mine now. It's that kind of energy, and it's that reciprocity of just pure divine love and sharing. I'm seeing a lot of laughter, a lot of pranks as well. Someone's a prankster out there, but they match you in that avenue. Okay, you're never going to have to shortchange yourself for who is really yours. The compromise will never feel like a compromise. I'm also hearing, like, for those of you who are parents, they're going to come in and love your children as if they came from them. They're going to help with the load. You also have to be in a position to be receptive to that, and it's going to be hard because you're so used to doing things by yourself. You're so used to like running things a certain type of way, and because of what you've been through, to let somebody in sometimes can feel hard. But this is where this surrender energy is coming through. It's also the residue energy of these exes making you feel like you don't deserve to be with anyone, that anyone coming in. I'm sure a few of us have heard, you will never get anything better than me at some point. Do you understand? We've all been there and been experienced things in different ways. So you see those echo chambers of that bullshit noise that people wanted to just throw at you. Release it and know that you are worthy. You are willing. Okay? Again, use your discernment, like I've said. You will know the energy. You will feel the energy. I don't know if I've said this already, of how we misconstrue the signs and signals of love. Okay? A red flag is a red flag. So don't ignore it and try to paint it like it's an amber flag. You know what you are willing to accept and not accept. And everybody's different. Everybody has been through their own experiences. If a red flag flags up, you question that. And never go against yourself. But what is coming in is beautiful. It makes me want to pull just a little bit more, because I didn't want to do a long read today, but let's go. Where you're heading is destined. It's already been pre-planned and written for you. So don't no longer detour yourself, okay? Stop going on detours. Stop taking the long route. Stop taking the routes where you're having to go through these pay tolls and pay extra just to drive somewhere, where if you'd followed the route of the Most High, you wouldn't have had to pay for anything, basically. And I know that might sound a bit harsh. Alright? But stop taking these detours, because these people are showing you what you think you want. You've got stagnant waters, feeling stuck. Call for shifts. Yeah, flow and change. Which is what we're touching on. Atlantis, keep the big vision, stay in alignment as you grow. What did I just say? Alright? Come on then, let's just pay a little bit more. They want you to cleanse this energy out. They're showing me water. And this is, you're going to have to cry it out. You're going to have to take your little baths and cleanse. Salt baths as well. Is what they are showing me. What else? Yeah, hello. You got the King of Tides here. Plenty, prosperity, receiving the fullness of life. But I read that as love. Life and love. So you need to overcome all of this. Get out of this stagnant energy that they've left you in. Okay? Lady of the Lake, new beginning, something is about to happen. Yeah. Just keep on cleansing. Do what you need to do. Go deep within your heart space. And she's come with the sword. Okay, and even though it's water, I'm also seeing the Lady of Lightning like it's an electric energy. So it's like a literal cleansing. If you know, I don't like to use the energy of the cut and clear, release and clear, but she's coming with the sword. So again, there is that cleansing energy. And then we've got the swan. Okay, so maybe the swan might be of significance to somebody. Swan energy. I'm also hearing the ugly duckling that turned into the beautiful swan. Yeah, let it rain. Allow what is inevitability and trust the process. What did I say about? Did I say it in this read? Of like you're in the sky but in the waters, just floating, let it go. Hello, look at that. I hope you can see that clearly. Water codes, ancient wisdom, the intelligence is within you, yeah. They're telling me you know it's going to hurt a bit, but you are trusting the process. Just like, it's not even a stubbornness, it's like if there's a fear. Okay, they're saying there is a fear of not being in fear. How does that make sense? So it's like you're scared, but you're not scared because you know it's going to hurt. You've kind of been through this already. It's not hurting as much, but you're still afraid. Does that make sense? Lord have mercy. Don't hold back, it's time. Go for it, dive in. Yeah. Yep. Anything else? Dive into your heart space and let it all go, my love. That's all. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. Yeah, into the unknown, underworld, depth, courage, facing your fears. Yeah. Being afraid but not afraid, but being afraid of not being afraid. Hey. So funny. I heard the voice of my daughter just say something to me. And it's funny because even for me, like my kids, they've been saying to me for quite a while now, Mummy, when are you going to get a boyfriend? And I'm just like, yo, I'm enjoying me time right now. I don't need no one else needing attention from me. And they're like, yeah, but I said, look, if it's destined to happen, it's going to happen. I'm not going to force it, but I'm enjoying me. They're like, okay. You know, sometimes your kids know. Your kids will really always have your best intentions in their little heart spaces. Sometimes we overlook how much our kids actually look out for us and love us and want the best for us, you know. Play, yeah, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious, okay? I know this wide berth of healing is not always the easiest, but just lighten up. Don't allow those negative energies to overtake. Okay, anything else? I don't know why I pulled this deck. Thank you, Spirit, for guiding me. Oh, they just sent me, what song is that? Why is Mary J. Blige heavy on me? Pillar of Light, your vibration is rising, you are the oracle. There's a song that she sang, oh my gosh, oh. It's alright, it's okay, he wiped all my tears away. Troubles don't last always, 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 away. What song is that? It was on one of her, you know that album that she did with, you know that song that no one knows the words to? Let's get it, in this dancery, I don't know the words, but I used to love that song. Come on, baby. Right, so on that album, I don't think it was a song that was released, okay? I think, is it called Troubles? It's alright, it's okay. He wiped all my tears away. It's alright, it's okay. Trouble don't last always. Away, away. That is you're gonna be alright. Basically, you're gonna be okay. Troubles don't last always, okay? Basically. Woohoo! Hello. I haven't touched you guys for a little while, these cards. Transformation, baby. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. This is why it feels like it hurts, okay? It hurts a lot. Obviously, like, it's a beautiful pain. The way they're showing it to me is literally like giving birth, okay? This shit, the contractions are blah, 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 okay? It feels like, it's not even a saying, like just science in itself. A contraction when you're dilating, it's like feeling your bones breaking, okay? To make space for new life to come. Life, transformation, healing is painful. And it's only the strong can really endure it to heal. All right? So this is not, I know we're called light workers, but trust me, this shit is not light work. All right? It's painful. The opening is painful. The birthing process, having to push out a new you, is painful. But you see, after that pain, the amount of positive hormones, loving, what is it, oxytocin? I can't even say the words properly. Oxytocin, is it? All these love energies coming after this painful rebirth is what they're showing, all right? So you're going to have to endure it. It's a wide berth, guys, but it's what is on the other end is so worth it. So just allow yourself to be, but release what is no. It's so important to release it. It's so important to release it. And like birthing, we never know when we're going to go into labor. It just fucking happens. Divine timing, it happens. Stars align and they say, yeah, your turn, go on. And they push you through that little portal called a womb. That's the nicest way to put it. They push you through an opening, and then it's like, voila, your hair, brand new. Knowing that you should be able to move your head and walk, but right now you're gonna have to let the universe nurture you, okay, teach you how to walk properly, how to speak. All right, this is what they're showing me. We've got share your voice, come out of the cave, persecution and expression. Yeah, come out of the cave. This is your birth. What did I say? Look, you being you have felt persecuted just by being you, for being a loving beacon of light, but you've been giving it to the wrong people. So this is about retraction again, the resolutions and the solutions. You're going to be shown things, and you're going to be not hasty, but you're going to be more observing moving forward. You're going to know where to place your energy and where no longer to put your energy. You're going to pull your energy back from people, places and things, because you're going to understand how important your energy is for you first. Okay, if you're a person who's always, oh, if you need me, call me, you're going to be like, nah, I can't be doing that anymore. Okay, if you know you're always the person that's picking up the phone to check up on everyone, and then you're realizing no one's checking up on you, you're no longer going to be doing that. And then you're going to have moments where it feels like it hurts, because it's like, oh, no one don't give a shit. Understand that this is the trueness of people being shown to you. It hurts when you realize all the love you've poured into people, places and things is not being reciprocated. It hurts. And then when you realize, oh my gosh, this feels a bit lonely right now, it's gonna feel like it hurts. Okay, but it's for the betterment of you. Better days are coming. All right, your soul tribe is coming. The people you need around you are coming. Like-minded energy is coming. Oh my gosh, we've got warrior woman. Have you answered your deepest calling? And then the Mintakan, longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. Okay, it will come through, but you're gonna have to go through this moment within the womb space of solitude, quietness, healing, deep rooting, taking all this junk out of us to be rebirthed, to be that beacon of light, to receive the love we really desire, to give the love that we really desire to. Okay, guys, I'm gonna shut this down now, and we show honor and respect to the ancestors and the spirits who have come through to guide us on this read. Okay, thank you for showing us all that needed to be shown through this read. We'll leave with some positive affirmations. Okay, vision. Trust your ability to create the vision in your soul. Tap into your inner magic. You are the magician, you are the alchemist. As you think it, so shall it be. And so it is. Advancement. A strong energy is propelling you forward. Follow the stirrings of your heart. Think positive. Think love. Think healing. Choice. By staying conscious in your thoughts, you guide your journey in the direction of your choice. Okay, so it's always down to free will. You will always be assisted by your ancestors. It's not all the time they're going to interfere, but they are assisting you because free will. Okay, nothing is forced upon you. I feel like we need two more. Two more, please. One more. There we go. So we've got abundance and gratitude. When your heart's intentions is to serve humanity, doors of abundance naturally open, and then gratitude. Universal love shines through the miracles of life all around you. All right? So guys, take what resonates, leave behind what doesn't, okay? And I hope this just sheds a little bit more light on your journey, okay? We always keep it real here. It's always about love and just understanding thyself, okay? So anything you do need to know about me is in the description box, and thank you if you've made it this far, because this was a long read. Normally I'm like 30 minutes, but this energy wanted to continue and just to reinforce this message into you, and it's okay. Okay, so with that being said, peace, love and light unto you. I hope you're finding peace in your journey, and you are supported. You are divinely supported. Do not give up on yourself. Okay, never ever give up on yourself. All right, love to you all. Bye for now.
Why did this lucid dream will come as silent? So keep dreaming, babies, and stay woke.